Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. Why am I wearing my Doctor Who scarf? Well, for those of you who know, this is a fourth Doctor Who scarf. For those that you don't, it's a fourth Doctor. Anyway, recently my friends Alan and his wife Autumn came out to visit. Alan and I are both huge science fiction fans. So I'm wearing this in his honor for this part of the video. And they brought me out, as a gift, they brought out Benchmark Full Proof and this Legent Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, partially finished in wine and sherry casks. So we're going to give this bad boy a taste today. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we are. This is Legent. I guess it's Legent. Legent. Is it Legend? Like, I guess it's Legent. I'll pronounce it Legent if I'm wrong. If it's Legend, like legend, but I think it's like Legion. Just let me know in the comments. So anyway, I got my notes here. So let me open this up. And we're going to have a little pour. Oh, okay. This is it's a nice bottle. Let that breathe a little bit. Okay, so, and I got a drop here on the bar top, which doesn't matter because it's Formica. It's a like 1970s, like late 60s, early 70s era bar. So, you know, this thing was built to last. So anyway, Legent bourbon. It was here in Ohio. It was a gift, so I don't know how much they charge in Indiana, but here in Ohio, it just went down to $40 a bottle. It was 50. MSRP was 50. I don't know if they're phasing it out or what, or if there was just a price drop. There you go. This is a Beam Suntory product, so it's done by the Jim Beam Distillery. It is, what was the proof on this? 47% alcohol would make that 94 proof. So 94 proof. This is a collaboration. You think Beam Suntory. Suntory is a Japanese whiskey conglomerate. So they make Japanese whiskey. Jim Beam, obviously, bourbon. And so it's kind of a collaboration between Fred No of Jim Beam. He makes the bourbon part. Then they finish this in wine and sherry casks. So that finished bourbon, I mean, it seems to be a thing right now. Like, you know, Angel's Envy and several others are finished for like, I don't know, maybe 6 months in these wine and brandy casks or sherry casks. And then, so I think from what I've read, part of the bourbon is finished in these previously used wine and brandy casks. Then they blend it together, and the blender is Master Blender Shinji Fukio, and he's from Suntory, so from Japan. So this is a true Beam Suntory collaboration. There is no age statement, but from what I have researched, the bourbon's like 5 years old. And it is 77% corn, 13% rye, 10% malted barley. We will see how it is. So essentially we have 5-year-old Jim Beam that's finished in wine and sherry casks. And then reblended together. And I've been wanting to try this. It's so nice I was able to get this as a gift. And Autumn, who is a whiskey drinker, I'm not going to hold it against her. She prefers Scotch, but I did get her turned on to some bourbon as well, and American single malt, which, you know, we did some nice sampling down here together, the four of us. So I am getting like that sweetness from wine and sherry. Man. Plus, of course, bourbon. It smells like a higher proof bourbon than it actually is. But nice. The color on it is a deep brown, but it does have like a hint of red in there as well. Kind of like that, like a rusty brown. So that's nice. It's kind of different. And I did clean my glasses, and I'm sorry if you're seeing some spots on here. I did not only run them through the dishwasher, but I hand washed them. We'll just turn that spotty part around. Sorry about that. It's an issue. Anyway, let's see what we got. Wow. Quite the burn down the esophagus. But it is, wow, it's very warming. So for me, this would be like a perfect snowy winter day bourbon. You know, I was sitting with the wood stove going, having my English cream golden retriever at my feet as I'm laying on the sofa, propped up on the sofa with my robe, reading a good book, fire going. That's the sensation I get. So kind of similar to Maker's like 46, but this is rye, so it's spicier. It's nice. It reminds me of something else. It kind of reminds me of Rare Breed. If Rare Breed was finished off in a wine can, just a nice sipping bourbon. Makes me feel warm, and I'm getting, see, now on that second sip, I'm not getting that burn anymore. I'm getting that like a hint of that sherry and wine. I'm getting mild cinnamon, which is probably why I'm thinking for winter, like kind of like I'm getting a little caramel. So like warm apple pie. What does my wife like to drink? She likes the hot apple cider. And that's what this is reminding me of. I'm getting a little bit of that hit of malt barley, but I'm getting really nice sweetness up front, some caramel up front. Not overwhelming, but just a touch of caramel. I'm getting that cinnamon, a little nutmeg, a little bit of cloves as well. It's kind of like, yeah, it tastes like fall or winter to me. Those spices and a nice, now I'm not getting a burn on the back with the second and third sips. I'm just getting like a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. So, yeah, I'm quite liking it. I have done read some reviews, and it's kind of, and I have to agree, it's kind of middle of the road. It does remind me of a Wild Turkey type of deal, with the rye content, that warm, fuzzy feeling. But it also tastes like Jim Beam, but aged a little bit more and finished off in the wine and sherry casks. It's pretty unique. And don't turn your nose at Jim Beam, because I mean their double oaked is really good. Yeah, they do Booker's, and they do, you know, some other higher end I think Baker's, is it? They do some other higher end stuff, and that stuff is really good. And this, if you wouldn't know it was made by Jim Beam, you wouldn't know it was made by Jim Beam. But a really good bourbon, and something I think would be a special bottle to give as a gift for the bourbon lover in your life. It's different. It's satisfying. It's a good, I mean, like I said, on a cold winter's day, this is one of the ones I would pick up to enjoy a nice pour of. And I would also say it would pair well with a prime rib dinner. Nice, spicy, little sweetness from the finishing. A good, solid, really nice bourbon. Something I will definitely want to keep on the shelf. So there you go. Legent, I'm going to say Legent bourbon, and a true collaboration between Beam and Suntory. And it's a surprising. I am very surprised how much I like this. So there you go. Until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. Hope your next pour is your best pour. This is the best pour I had of the day currently. So we'll catch you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.